Okay. I do believe we're live. Methinks we're live. This is going to be if you're watching the VOD, okay, if you're listening to me, understand that this is a special moment if you're watching the VOD, because there's nobody else here right now, because I forgot to tell everybody that I was going to stream tonight. So it's a little surprise that you get to share this moment with me right now. So if you bear with me, those of you replay gang, if you bear with me for just a moment, I'm going to get everything started, and there will be people here. So just give me a minute.
Hey, yo.
Yo?
I'm here, brother.
Outstanding.
Checking in.
I am going to share the shit real quick and
Roger that.
notify the gentleman. I literally started it without... Oh, there's already 4 people here. How the fuck is that possible? I didn't tell nobody.
I'm here, brother.
Oh, shit.
Hey, you're a big name.
There we go.
Draw a crowd.
It's the, yeah, it's the damn...
Are we going live from this link right here?
We're live right now. I'm just getting ready to share the link and tell everyone are live right now. LOL. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Tremendous.
So,
Yes, we are indeed live. The chat
Wonderful.
should be here. I refreshed and it was open. Damn.
let's see if I can send this.
Let's get this shit squared away. Sorry. A little bit of a slow start here, gentlemen. Fucking, literally threw this shit together at a moment's notice. I drove home, had date night with old Auntie OG, and didn't get home until pretty late, so forgive my tardiness. Standard OG is late slander will continue until morale improves.
So let me ask you a question, Oji.
Hmm.
Is there a way to do this from a desktop, or I have to have Discord, right?
Yes, it is on Discord.
All right.
So if you have Discord on your desktop, then yeah, that's fine.
Gotcha.
Just letting the homies start fucking pillar in. So if you want to get yourself squared away, whatever you got to do, fucking I'll keep them entertained. Don't worry. So those of you just now joining in, first of all, welcome. Today,
Welcome indeed.
yes, welcome indeed. We are doing an emergency broadcast, so to speak. I forgot to tell literally everybody about this podcast episode, and that's okay. That's okay. We like surprises, right? So yeah, surprise stream Friday. But this has secretly been in the works for a couple weeks now, I think. At least between me and Magdump. Like we've been talking
Yeah,
about
I've been trying
setting
to get on here.
been trying to set up a Friday stream for fucking ever, but you know, the enemies at the gates have been trying to keep us apart, but they have faltered, and now we are here together finally. So, first of all, welcome, Magdump Supreme. Some of y'all may
Hey,
know.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, he is a very zaced YouTuber, AK aficionado, competition shooter,
Indeed.
fucking
Indeed.
majestic hair having ass.
Indeed.
What
Dude,
else is there to
you
say?
just hit all the highlights.
Yeah.
That's it.
Is there anything I'm missing that you want to talk about as far as your channel?
No, really, I just try to keep it real, No, I don't water it down. Fucking try to lay the facts out there, and that's it.
On phone him. I'm gonna share your channel real quick in the
Oh, dude,
chat
you're too
because
kind.
I forgot to do it in the description. I literally threw this shit together as fast as humanly fucking possible. So, but I will put it in the description once we're done being live. I'll fix that.
It's
So
not a big deal, brother. I'm just glad to be here.
there you go. Link in the chat. Um, and then we're also joined in by Red Dawn Readiness. Is he? Yeah, are you here? Are you here with
I'm
me?
here.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir.
Would you like to take the floor and introduce yourself?
So I've been Red on Readiness on Instagram, YouTube. Well, I actually have only had Instagram for about a year, but I've been on YouTube for probably a little over 2 years. Um, Mainly just talk about really prepping was how I started my channel. Um, and then just through a lot of training and one-on-one instructor stuff, I've gotten a lot more into shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then really just some product reviews and overall prepared citizen concept. Um, yeah, other than that, dude, just a normal father who wants to keep his family safe in a screwed up world.
Amen. Amen, brother.
Amen, brother.
Alrighty. So, with introductions out of the ways, and I'm sure most of you, or at least some of you, are familiar with them, because I do be glazing in my personal Discord and stuff like that. Whenever I have an opportunity to cross pollinate like this, I'm just like, yes, dude, fucking finally. I love being able to fucking share the space in the community. You know what I'm saying? It's not so much like I'm not trying to run a pick me channel where it's all eyes on me. You know what I'm saying? It's community driven. That's the most important shit to me. So
Amen.
I fucking
Like,
I'm calling on everybody watching this fucking stream and the replay, because Replay Gang strong. Shout out Replay Gang. Fucking go check out their channels, okay? Red Dawn Readiness, Magdump Supreme, and check out their Instagrams too. Instagram
hey, big
popping
shout
off.
out to Replay Gang. That's where I catch most of the streams because I'm never here for them.
Yeah, yeah, dude, you're like surprisingly hard to get a hold of. You're like the Pope or Santa Claus.
Dude,
You know what I'm saying? It's
I'm.
like one
I
time a
don't
year.
try to be. I don't know how it ends up that way. I try to be active in the community. Like I really wanted to come on here.
Of
It's
course.
really cool to be here.
Yeah, of course, man. Glad you are here. Gentlemen, for those of you in the chat, listen. I'm gonna need y'all to like the stream. I need you guys to pick up the slack. Like the stream, because I forgot to schedule the stream earlier. So we need to like the stream to fucking game the algorithm so that people can see this shit. Implying that they're home and able to watch it. I understand it's Saturday night. It's not exactly the best time to do a stream, but
Dude,
you know the
Friday
terminally
night at 10
online will be
o'clock.
here.
The average gooner is doing nothing right
Oh my
now.
god, it's Friday. It's not even Saturday. Holy fuck. I don't even know where I am right now.
I
Yeah.
normally go live on Fridays and I normally start around midnight just because my life is crazy.
Hell yeah.
So-
Midnight stream is a hard grind.
Are you setting
Yeah,
up the co-stream, Red Dawn?
Um, I don't think I can from being on Discord.
Uh-huh.
So,
Okay.
That ship
I
has
use-
sailed.
I use StreamYard,
Mhm.
and with StreamYard, you can do a bunch of different things. And if you just tell StreamYard that you're canceling it because it costs too much money, they will lower the price for you.
Oh,
So,
what? Dude.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
down to like $24 a month.
That's crazy work. Okay. Yeah, because I do need to get into StreamYard. I definitely do this enough to justify the investment, and I understand that it's just a much more viewer-friendly ecosystem. It's a lot more pleasing to the eyes of the viewer. So I'll unfuck myself one of these days and fucking get that subscription going and get it set up. But yeah, I'll probably need help doing it. Fucking John was the first one to kind of put me on. Obviously, he uses StreamYard, and he's got like the premium version. That shit looks incredible. So I'm like, yeah, I need to get in there. This shit looks jank, but we're making do.
Yeah, I mean, I have some toddlers, and my microphone has been demolished.
Damn,
I need to
my
get another
God,
microphone. It's made it through many of battles,
dog,
and yeah, so I'll be getting a new mic, and I got a little cam, and
nice.
picked up a MacBook Air
Ooh,
on Amazon that's like refurbished, and
mm-hmm.
I think it's like from like 2017. So like I can't even download Discord. It like has a
Oh
cutoff.
Lord have
I had
mercy.
I had to like hack Google Chrome onto it, which they wouldn't let me download from an app store. But it was like $125 MacBook. So as long as I
Nice,
can figure out some stuff, we're moving on.
nice. I got some fun polls for you guys in the chat tonight. I made a decent list of some shit, so I'm interested to hear your guys' interaction while we're getting started here.
Pull the
Um,
chat up.
yeah, we're gonna get the chat going, and once I get that poll out, I'm gonna talk about um, one of the main things that I'm going to shill during the stream, and it's for a good cause. You can kind of see it in the bottom right corner here. Um, but I will talk about that in a moment in depth. So just give me 1 second here. Budget versus Gucci kit question mark. Would you rather? 2K rifle plus cheap gear, or 700 rifle plus cheap gear. Boom. There you go. There's a poll for you guys coming at you. Get active, argue with each other, talk about it. Interested to see what you guys have to say. It's kind of been a ongoing topic in the streams, talking about budgeting and stuff like that. So if you can't see, I asked the
I'm
guys in the
looking at it
chat,
now.
yeah, 2K rifle and cheap gear, or $700 rifle and Gucci gear.
Man, I mean that is
2K rifle.
it's a fair
Cheap gear.
question, but
Really?
yeah, I mean I'm in the 2K rifle boat. Like that's unironically where I'm at. I have a nice rifle, but all the stuff I use is cheap surplus because it's good enough.
Mhm.
Cloth is cloth, man. Cloth is fucking
Real
cloth.
shit. Real shit.
All it has to do is carry mags and like an IFAK and some other
I
shit.
might have like 2 new production chest rigs and maybe a few mag pouches.
Yeah.
And my holsters, of course, they're all new, nice stuff.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's definitely something to invest in. That's like, if it has to do with like holding the gun in any way, I don't mind investing a little bit into it, like the fucking
It's very important.
yeah, holsters, slings, shit like that. You know, that shit sort of means a lot to me. Um, okay,
I've
so
made the mistake is
quick.
using
My slings
fucking
though weren't that
non-retention
expensive.
holsters in the field. You
Mhm,
just fucking lose guns sometimes.
hell no.
I think the question is like, and this is like life in general, but
Mhm.
what is expensive to one person and what is cheap to one person? It's
Yeah,
That's
not
true.
always.
yeah, it's objective, totally.
Mhm.
Perspective.
Mhm. So here, let's we got a few people in here, and I'll periodically talk about this to hopefully get the fucking attention out there. So if you guys don't know, as many of you live in the Midwest, I'm gonna blow this up on the screen right here so that you guys can see. Um, I'm actually gonna cover you, Red Dawn, for just a moment. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
as you can see here in the this poster, right, in Lake Village, which is a town in somewhat northern Indiana. They got recently pretty scuffed up from the big tornado that came through here during the last big storm in the Midwest, and they are doing a fundraiser. So there's a QR code on the screen. I'm also going to drop a link in the chat here in a second. If you want to donate, you can. It's not necessary, but this money goes directly towards one of the churches in Lake Village that is running the fundraiser. So if you want to donate, there is a link in the chat right now. It's there. It's the Zephy link. And like I said, that money goes towards rebuilding efforts, cleanup efforts, fucking getting dry goods out there, food, water, medical stuff. Helps the relief operation. So, yeah, I'm also going to be volunteering. I don't know if anybody's in the area, but if you are able and available, they need help. So, yeah, their town's pretty fucked up. So, like I said, this is the Fill the Boot Drive. It's in Lake Village, Indiana. Tornado fucking hit them directly. So, help them out if you can, guys. Be a blessing to somebody if you can. Thank you. I'm going to leave that there in the bottom of the screen. You probably won't be able to scan the QR code because resolution, but there's a link in the chat, and I will periodically drop it in there. So, if you guys want to donate, thank you. Sorry about that. Thank you for waiting. Alrighty, so moving on. Emergency stream. Gotta talk about shit. So,
What's the emergency, sir?
We had some topics that we were going to discuss. You had brought to my attention, Red Dawn, that there was a Glock store article that went out that talked about predicting ammo prices going up in the near future. Is that right?
Yep.
Do you?
I saw this post as well.
So they posted it, I guess, to their story instead of on their page, like hoping that the people that actually pay attention to them would see it and not scare everybody, I guess. And then a lot of people grabbed it. Someone sent it to me from another page, and then I reposted it. And it's got about, I think, like within 3 hours, had like 15,000 views and 400 or 500 shares, and everyone was just kind of, yeah, everyone was just kind of like, well. And I actually went out today and purchased my own extra 1,000 rounds of 5.56.
Damn, no shit. So it seems like a credible warning. You think it's not fear porn?
So I work at a gun store.
I don't know.
And I stopped in to talk to him about it, and they're apparently I ordered something, and for some reason they shipped it to the store instead of my house. But he said it's possible. I mean, it fluctuates, and like supply is pretty fragile, especially when there's a war going on. So you're thinking about like, how many countries might we be selling ammo to? So I don't know. Is it credible? I don't know, but ammo is one of those things where it's like, do you want to take a chance and not be able to have your ammo? So,
yeah, right. That's always a concern, is that you're like, oh, it's not super bad right now. I'm just gonna wait a couple. I'm gonna wait till the next paycheck or some shit, and then fucking that time comes around. You're like, holy fuck, it's out of stock. Dude, I have like severe fucking ammo related PTSD from COVID. Like, I got burned so bad fucking waiting so long during COVID, and it was primarily because I was out of a job, you know what I'm saying? So I was like trying to stretch my money and shit, like a lot of people were, but it got to the point where
2,000
yeah,
during COVID for $850.
Dog, hell no, man. But
if anybody knows about the sub 2,000, $850 is
that's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. An FPC isn't even that much, like, and that's like a way newer fucking competitor, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I resold it, so it worked out.
Holy hell, yeah. I did a little bit of flipping during that time just to get my bread up, you know what I mean? But I don't think it was worth it. I wish I just held on to the ammo and shit like that, but no, I ended up fucking going in with some guys to do like a huge bulk order, because that was like the only shit that was available, was like, like pallet boxes, basically. Not pallets, but pallet boxes, where they're like, yeah, we're not splitting up into fucking, 20 round packs or anything like that. Like you got to buy the whole fucking thing, and it was like a 1,300 round box, and it was like, fuck, it was like $800. Like it was like
Good lord.
ridiculous, dude. Yeah, and me and some homies split it up, and we each got like 300 rounds.
Dude, I think the worst I saw during COVID was like 50 round boxes of 9 mil for like $65.
Dog. Oh my god. Yeah.
Now-
That was
Like
Oh,
down
the
now
worst I ever
horrendous.
saw was $1 a round.
Yeah, I've seen close to
Oh,
it.
I saw worse.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, no,
It
it's
felt disgusting picking up a fucking box of 9 mil and seeing $50 on the side.
dude. Yeah, that's criminal. Yeah, for like
It's
FMJ.
fucking disgusting. Yeah, it was like Remington green and white box.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah.
Yeah, this was like Blazer Brass.
That's fucking diabolical, actually.
Diabolical.
So, what was like the nature of the the story? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was their reasoning for warning against this shortage potentially coming?
I didn't see any reason given.
Yeah, I didn't
kinda
see
just
this.
said-
I didn't see the post yet. I was fucking busy
On
all
the
day,
post.
so.
Yeah, I saw a couple reasons not from the post, but just supplies and stuff coming from China, brass. And as you guys know, during COVID, dude, the hardest thing on earth to find was primers.
Mm,
Primers were like, dude, you could find everything reloading supplies. I actually have a whole reloading machine here still from 2020 that I've never opened. And the reason I never opened it is because I couldn't find primers for a year. And when you did find them, they were outrageous. You were better off paying the $65 for 59 mil.
no kidding. That's fucking shitty. Yeah. No, I remember seeing the the Overton window of reloaders being like, ha, fucking, you guys that buy ammo are fucking pissed right now, I bet, you know. Meanwhile, we're over here stacking our ammo up, and then, like, literally 3 months later, they're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I can't find shit right now. They were fucking pissed. Like, gunpowder was sold out everywhere. Fucking primers were sold out everywhere. People started reloading, like, retarded-ass rounds, like, fucking 224 Valkyrie and shit. Like they're just like,
Yeah.
like I don't know. It's the only dies I could find. Like,
Dude,
oh my god, I couldn't imagine, dude. Yeah, no, that was God, that was shitty. Like we just had no idea when that shit was gonna end. Like, and I feel like it went on for like almost a year. Where, like, you know, I mean, there was a steady
Longer than
decline.
that, man.
Yeah, a steady decline in the price from its peak, but I mean that shortage was just like, I remember seeing fucking, you know, trackers on Reddit and shit like that where like they were fucking sniffing for links and shit. Like, oh yeah, they restock every, you know, Monday or whatever, and fucking shit would people. I remember people literally had like bots set up to buy ammo from like Freedom Munitions and shit like that. So like as soon as it fucking would go in stock, it's just gone, like immediately. It was so shitty.
No, I'm telling you, those were the days to be an AK guy, because while 5.56 was fucking 80 cents a round, 7.6239 was still 35 cents a round.
Yeah, my God.
I remember I got my first AK in like 2019, and then COVID hit the next year in 2020. I was still getting cases for like 375 shipped.
No shit.
the
It was
AK itself
Pretty
still was-
good.
The AK
But-
was still.
Now it's kind of ass. Now it's hard to get a case under fucking 500 shipped these days.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. Unreal. Yeah, I
it's
remember
rough.
during COVID that was, it awakened one of the weirdest like dream projects for me. No Protraban. Actually, yes, the thumbnail is real Protraban. I promise. Fucking the like project, the dream project that I had during COVID, implying I had the fucking money to actually pursue it, but I was just thinking in the moment it would have been nice. Was I wanted to build like a 22 250 AR or something like
Nice.
that, or like a 270 243 something like a hunting caliber round,
I've
You know?
seen 243 AR-10. I've
Yeah.
seen that.
Yeah, I feel like that would
That
be
would
so
be
sick because those were
pretty
the
sweet.
only fucking rounds that I could see that were in stock still at the time. You know what I'm saying? Thank
And
you,
that's
Austin.
a very viable cartridge. 243,
Oh yeah, dude,
very
absolutely,
powerful.
243
absolutely.
is no joke. I've actually built a 6.5 Grendel.
I'm
Probably
a
about.
big fan of 6.5 Grendel, dude. I wish it would have caught on harder than it did.
Well, I
I'm a
feel like
big
the
fan.
ammo itself kind of has. The ammo itself is pretty prevalent. Like Bass Pro Shops will
Oh
carry
yeah,
it. Academy Sports will carry it.
I meant to say I
Uh,
just wish they made an AK chambered in it.
dude,
yeah,
That would have
that would
been
be.
nice.
get one commissioned.
Because 6.5 is literally just 7.62 39 cases with a 6.5 bullet on it, and it improves its trajectory tremendously.
Hmm.
Makes it much more shootable at range.
Yeah, I think a little bit fatter than a 7.62 by 39 if I'm not wrong. But it's definitely. I was shocked when we did this whole 6 millimeter arc and like
Hmm.
another round of new calibers when we just did this a few years ago. It's like uh yeah, with 243 catching on, 6.5 Grendel catching on, and then all of a sudden it was like, no, those aren't the ones. It's six arc. It's let's make a 277 Fury. It's like
Bro, yeah,
maybe
we've
that's
lost the
the
6.5 is the
plot.
future, brother.
yeah
Even the Russians adopted some new 6.5 round
No
not too
shit.
long ago. Yeah,
Damn, they
it's like
fucking
a
stole our homework.
equivalent. It's like an equivalent to the new 6.8 51 stuff,
Okay.
I'd say. But what
Yeah.
do I know?
Yeah, apparently six arcs the hotness, man. I don't know. I was stiff necked against it for a while,
I don't
and
know shit about
do
6 arc.
I neither do I. I'm going into it completely blind. All I know is I've heard fucking calibers come and go over the years a lot. Fucking, I'm just like I don't care. You know what I mean? Because it's like
Does it
I'm not shooting super long range anyway.
does it fit in a small frame AR
It
or is it like an
does.
AR-10
It
size? Oh,
does.
okay,
Yeah, standard
excellent.
size. Which that's kind of what makes it a lot of these unicorn rounds appealing. Like 6.5 Grendel is like, oh, it's a standard AR-15 receiver. Excuse me. So I was like, okay, I'll maybe keep an eye on it for now. Fucking, and yeah, there you go. People in the chat right now are glazing the dog shit out of six arc already.
Hold on, let me read the
Six arc
chat.
mentioned. Fucking
See, they got us used to 300 blackout being like, yeah, just change the upper,
yeah,
right? And
right.
it's like, okay, so I'll pick up a 300 blackout upper, which I love 300 blackout.
Mhm.
But it's not something I would ever use for really anything other than like home defense, hunting.
Yeah.
It would never be like a battle caliber or go to
It's
war caliber for
it's
me.
it's a PDW
Oh,
round, you
the
know.
Yeah,
supers are ass. Just get an AK, bro.
yeah,
If you
It's a
want to
more
shoot 300
expensive AK.
supers, yeah, just get an AK, brother.
I don't
But I
know.
mean, the
yeah.
subs are unmatched in terms
That's
of
what I'm saying. I'm like,
quietness.
if we're talking like the only use case I could think of for a 300 blackout, like if I was gonna build a 300 blackout, the only fucking reason I would ever do it is to run it to be a permanent suppressor host, runs subs through it, and only use that shit out to maybe 100 yards top at
Yeah,
most, like with
subs
a fucking
exclusively.
super short
Like,
barrel, like 7-inch barrel,
dude,
maybe.
when I sleep with a 7.5 300 blackout right next to me with an Omega 300, 30 rounds.
Hmm.
All my operating system is identical. Everything feels the same as what you train with every
Yeah,
day. So,
I'd trust it
I
more than a
mean,
9 mil PCC. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Sorry, Bones, but I would. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Suppress 300 blackout subs, 9 mil PCC. Your ballistics are you're splitting hairs there.
Yeah, yeah.
mm,
I mean,
I
it's a
don't know.
subsonic cartridge.
Think about the
at
fucking
10,
grains,
20,
brother.
30 yards, yeah,
Yeah,
the
Yeah, I forgot
grain.
about the grains.
that bitch is heavy. Okay.
Okay, so you're shooting like a 45 ACP PCC basically.
Yeah, for better or
Not
worse.
even trying to hate.
Yeah, no, it's no. I mean, it's got to be sub somehow, and that's by being slow, obviously. But I mean, the energy
Yeah, but I
transfer is
mean,
there.
shape matters. You know what I mean? Like the
Yes,
way a
bullet
45 is shaped.
geometry changes everything. Fucking.
But
True.
Generally speaking, as far as I know, I'm not a fucking ballistician or anything, but
Well,
the
I know when I use my fork
pistol
as a knife,
rounds crush
it
tissue.
doesn't cut the same.
Yeah, pistol rounds crush tissue, whereas like spritzer-shaped bullets that rifle bullet projectiles typically have, is they basically like spread tissue apart more effectively instead of just crushing a hole through it. That's my understanding. I understand that velocity is still very much dependent on that. In my barrel video, I talk about like hydrostatic shock and shit. From what I know, that's around 2,000 feet per second is when you have pretty substantial hydrostatic shock. You could still get it from a slower projectile. It's just not going to be as much. So I'm pretty sure that still has a lot to do with bullet shape, like you said. You know what I'm saying? It's not so much 100% velocity based. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we see fucking pistol calibers that are obviously supersonic that aren't doing the crazy fucking shit in ballistics gel and whatnot. You know what I mean? Spitzer, not spritzer. Sorry, retard moment. Aperol spritzer. Shut the fuck up. God, you guys suck. Same shit. I already said, I opened up, I'm not a ballistician, alright? I can't even read. But yeah, that's, I would still, 10 toes down, I'm standing on fucking, if it was up between the two, 9 mil, yeah, 9 millimeter blows out the lungs. Very good point. I forgot about that, SV89.
Yeah. Good point, chat. Thank you.
Yeah, that is actually a very good point. Yeah, no, I'd still pick the 300. Absolutely. But it's just crazy to make a build. In my opinion, like, I don't know if that's like a weird thing for me to
That'd be niche.
to stop. Yeah, it's so niche. It's so niche. You know what I'm saying? But it's about as niche as, buying a pistol. But
Yeah, I mean, if you got the need and you got the want, I mean,
mhm,
it's America. You can have it.
of course.
Dude, I feel like where I'm at, 300 Blackout is almost as popular as 5.56.
No shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Damn.
these days the prices are very competitive with 7.62 39.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only thing with 7.62 by 39 for me, the reason I've never wanted to get involved in it is because as simple as why I run a Glock is for prepping and being a prepared citizen. It's so easy to stack P mags and Glock mags,
Yeah, fair enough.
you know. And if you're running with guys or you run into police departments, whatever it is, like everybody has these things. These are not
Mm.
something that these are disposables, and which ones are the most prevalent disposables are 5.56 P mags and Glock mags. So if you can't feed it, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And
No.
then cost of a P mag, cost of a Glock mag. What rifle magazine is that cheap? What handgun magazine is cheaper than a Glock mag?
Yeah. A lot of it's just market support. You know what I'm saying? That drives a lot of why things get adopted and are popularized. It's like, is 5.56 the greatest fucking round ever? No, absolutely not. But it just so happened that we had a lot of the shit in place to support it throughout the years, and it got adopted because it was accessible, very accessible, and cost efficient. That drives basically fucking everything is cost. Yeah, sure. Come on up here, butthole. Sorry,
Also,
the cat's here.
what I do think 5.56 is the best at for, I don't know how we would classify this, but as like a traditional rifle cartridge, centerfire rifle cartridge,
Hmm.
it's the best at carrying it. Like you can carry the most amount of ammo versus any other real rifle round, and it stores easy, the weight, the mags. So
You're saying
with that
5.56
going
is
into
like that?
consideration, yeah,
Okay.
5.56 is like that.
Yeah.
So the fact that you can access thousands of rounds of it at a reasonable price, it does the job.
Yeah.
It's hard. I don't see it ever being replaced.
No. No. It'll be hell will freeze over sooner than the 5.56 getting replaced. Like even if it gets fucking like even if it's not uh used by like the American military anymore, there's still gonna be so many fucking places that have 5.56 and support 5.56, like you'll still be able to buy fucking like can you get out of my mouth, dude? Fucking you could still buy like cellular SMB fucking 5.56 or like IMI. You know what I'm saying? Like foreign 5.56 all day. It will be the new 7.62 by 3.9 where it's just like this import round and not necessarily something that's like boutique.
I one of the other things that makes it so awesome, I mean, is the recoil impulse of a 5.56. Like
Yeah,
you can stack rounds on top of each other.
right.
Um, so
It is damn shootable.
obviously the AR-15 is built around it. So you're talking the most prevalent rifle. It's the most reliable with that rifle over any other cartridge. Like reliability,
Nah,
recoil.
AK gang definitely got you on that one. 7.62 AK,
Nah,
way
man.
more reliable.
That shit, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, here we go. Here's the real debate. Fucking AK reliability is overhyped, bro. That shit is
Yeah,
over fucking hyped.
I don't know. I just speak for mostly what I see at these shooting competitions. I assure you the ARs be malfunctioning way more than the AKs. Maybe it's just race guns,
Mm.
well,
but
I'll say
I've
this,
seen a million ARs die in competition, not a single AK. Well, maybe one or two.
Mm.
but I will say this: if you're actually like a runner of AKs,
Oh
the
yeah,
tier
that's
levels are so
all I
different.
use.
You know? Like you can go get an AR for $300. That we can't classify that as like, well, ARs aren't reliable. No, the $300 ARs are probably not that reliable,
Oh
you know.
no,
But
true.
like
You're right.
at the top level of reliability, it's and then climate is such a factor, you know. Like one probably does better with mud, the other AR probably does better with sand. Uh, it just kind of depends, you know? Like I think that they're both reliable enough that the conversation is like splitting hairs.
Well, I part of the problem with the AR reliability is that everything is so easy to mess with. Everyone changes every fucking factory part, and maybe they didn't fucking torque their gas block hex screws to the right specifications, and it's malfunctions of that nature. Like I don't, people don't. We're not throwing our guns in the mud and rolling around on the clock or anything. Like it's not reliability issues due to like fouling or anything like that. It's just the gun straight up not working. I've
Yeah,
seen
and I
more
mean,
bolt action ARs than AKs.
I think that goes into the cost, you know, like the fact that most of these self-built ARs just cost so much cheaper than if you were going to build an AK. And if
Oh yeah.
that wasn't the case, you would see self-built AKs failing all the time too, because um, you know, it's just a harder thing to make. So,
That is a fair
uh,
point.
yeah,
They're mass.
I mean,
They're able to be mass
AKs
produced, but
do
not
fail. I
in
mean, they
somebody's
absolutely
garage.
do. And it's hard for Joe Blow to
Generally,
build an AK,
right?
especially properly and make it look nice. It's really hard to do.
Yeah, I've tried to
I've
go
always
down
been a
that
big
rabbit hole.
proponent of factory AKs.
Hmm.
I tell people not to buy like boutique custom builds or like definitely don't let anybody you've never heard of handle your AK parts kit. That would be a mistake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Factory
it's
guns
not
are generally pretty good.
Oh yeah. It's not plausible for everybody to buy once, cry once, but buy once, cry once is absolutely the best method that will save you more money down the road. You just have to cough it up front. You know what I mean? And
And that applies to any rifle platform.
yep.
Like I do, unfortunately, I am gay. I do have a couple AR-15s laying around, but they're all BCM. I don't buy trash.
That 20-inch
Yep.
is a BCM build.
No, no, my 20-inch is a Wyndham weaponry. Sorry, that's
Nice.
the only AR that I don't have that's not BCM.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I think that I think that may have been the first video I saw of yours. Was your the video where you talking about your 20-inch AR, or is like the what the fuck was the title? It was
That was a
basically,
classic one.
yeah, that was like talking about
The ultimate combat rifle for pores, or something like
yes,
that.
yes, exactly. And I thought that shit was chef's kiss. I
See, I
was
think
like,
it'd
this
be
is a
great
great
since
video.
we're all fucking bullet like what is it, ballistics nerds,
Mm.
the 20-inch barrel is supreme. You can take your cheap 223 trash ammo,
Mm-hmm.
and boom, now it's super effective.
Yep, 20-inch
I
tards, unfortunately, eating good every day.
Yeah, I mean, you can feed that thing no matter what, and it's gonna deliver.
Yeah.
It depends on your area, I would say. Like when it comes to this barrel length conversation, uh, if you're anywhere and that's in near a city, in and out of cars, like
Mm.
Yeah, in and out of
40,
vehicles is where it really hurts you.
It's just like, all right, this thing's fucking huge.
You're gonna bump it on every surface inside that car.
Yeah.
It's just an unfortunate reality.
Dude,
That's where the shorties are nice.
I've done vehicle drills and shit like that with a 12.5 build, and even then I was like, this thing is fucking cumbersome. Like it not in a big vehicle or
yeah,
anything, like a normal sedan, but still, I was like, Jesus Christ, I couldn't imagine a fucking 20-inch. That's the fucking buttstock would be up here,
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much just have to hold it like a shovel in front of you.
literally, type shit. My God.
yeah, I mean, for that case, the 10.5 is the king, you know.
I don't know.
That's kind of why I made my video on the 12.5 being the all-around best
Yeah.
because it's the longest of the shortest with the best velocity you're going to get. That's, you're already not, you're either going to tack stamp it or you got to run a pistol brace, right? But that 12.5 allows you to be as small as possible while trying to maintain the best velocity possible.
Yeah, and it does have pretty damn good ballistics out to like 200
Yeah, 12.5
yards.
has
You
very
know what I mean?
respectable
It's
ballistics.
not bad. It's really not bad. So
Mhm.
that's why I went with it. Fucking, it's like you said, out of the shortest barrels, it has the most rail estate, which is always nice. That's something that's in
Rail
no
estate
pun
is a
intended
big
short
deal.
supply. You know? Yeah.
Something
No,
I didn't
seriously.
think about until I got into
Hmm.
short
You're like,
guns.
damn, I got fucking Emba sights on, and now I've run out of everything. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I
no
mean?
room for anything.
That's it.
Or like a pressure pad takes up like your
Yeah,
hands on
that's what
top
I'm
of the
saying. I'm like,
pressure
you
pad the
you
whole
try to
time.
put a
Like,
tape switch on, you're fucked.
You can't grip it properly anymore. There's no
Hmm.
room.
Yeah.
I've got an 11.5 with a front sight post, and it suffers very badly from that problem. Like my hand is on the entire rail. I have nowhere to put anything.
Right. Yeah. No, you got to broomstick that shit or something. So, um, moving on. Moving on to this topic because I want to talk about this one. This is a good one. And before I do, um, again, we got some more people here. Fucking, first of all, please like the stream. All right, share it with people. Do that thing. Do the YouTube thing that YouTube likes and that
Like the
I also
stream right
like.
now
Yeah, that's a
on
direct order.
Twitch.
That's a lawful order, and you will obey. And
High,
fucking
orders came down from high command, like the
yeah,
stream,
you will like the stream or face fucking severe punishment.
or
Uh,
face the wall.
yeah, wait for the flash, and fucking also. If you haven't heard yet, I'm doing a fundraiser for the people of Lake Village, Indiana. They had a tornado recently hit during that last storm that just came through. If you want, you can scan this QR code if it's got good enough resolution. If not, here is
Sorry, I
a
was
link.
not laughing at you.
You're good.
I was
Uh,
laughing at a chatter.
okay. These guys are nuts. And there's a link in the not the description. There's a link in the chat right now. If you want to donate, you can. I don't see the money. I don't touch it. It's not mine to handle or anything like that. This goes straight to a church that is running a fundraiser locally for the people there in Lake Village. So if you want to donate, you can. Yeah, help some people out. Be a blessing to them. Thank you very much. That's all I got for that one. So. Moving on. This was something that I was pondering my orb, right? And trying to think of topics to talk about. And I was looking at some of my videos, and I was inspired by I'm like, what is like the general theme that I'm going for here when I'm making videos? You know what I'm saying? Because like when I think of an idea for a video, it's not really like calculated. It's just kind of like whatever I want to talk about at the moment. You know what I mean? Like I just write down ideas and I just go for it. And
Amen.
And that goes for, a lot of the inspiration comes from just like talking like this. Like I've gotten video ideas from just doing streams and just like having conversations and shit like that. And so I was kind of like trying to like think of something, right? And I think a big divide that we see for this community as a whole, um, just the gun community, right? Uh, there seems to be like a unidentified misunderstanding or misclassification of theory for purchasing equipment, training tactics, things like that. How you do builds, gear you get, whatever. For both just regular preppers, fucking gun enthusiasts, LARP-tards, you know what I'm saying? Schizophrenic goon LARPers, fucking. There seems to be like everybody thinks they're on the same page, and so when somebody has a different idea, they kind of look at them crazy or they call them a dipshit, right? And I think it's because we as a community kind of look at the the gear and buying and planning aspect of this. I don't want to say hobby, but um, where some of us look at it through the lens of LARP, where it's just like, yes, we are training for the badass fucking cool guy shit, you know, um, using the frame of reference from like, war in Ukraine, fucking GWAT, whatever, fucking military front operation, whatever, and that's kind of like the inspiration for acquiring kit and training and such. And then there's, the people who look at it through the lens of general preparedness, where it's a much more localized view of their situation, and that's what drives the motivation for acquiring kit and training, respectively. So the question that I'm putting forth here is LARP versus preparedness. Where is the line?
I think the
Uh,
best.
medieval times, dress up.
Medieval times dress up, is that what you said?
That's the line.
Yeah.
Shit, the best prepper is the one who LARPs a little bit. You got to have fun with it.
Oh yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
I mean, how many generations have prepped before us and nothing has ever happened? Like, I hate to be like a nothing ever happens chud,
That's
but it
best case
might not
scenario.
ever happen,
That
guys.
is best
Like,
case scenario.
and we pray that it doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to live through the apocalypse, guys. That would actually suck if you really think about it. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
when was the last
dude.
time you went an hour without air conditioner, running water?
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be fun if you have to live the rest of your life like that.
Damn. That's so true. GWAT
I mean,
Alchemist says you have to kill a hobo before you can call yourself a LARPer. That's game law. Do you know what? I actually have heard that somewhere. I think I heard that in like
you
3
can't
or 4
kill
places.
a hobo. They're like Tarkov scavs. If you kill one, they all become
you
hostile
aggro.
to you.
You aggro the rest of them.
Exactly. You get sniped across the fucking city park.
Yeah. You don't
They
want
shoot
to
a heroin needle into you.
the sniper hobo. Fucking sitting on top of the Jewel Osco or whatever. But yeah.
I think they can both be two totally different things, you know? Like prepping, you could be a 75-year-old wheelchair bound person, you
Right.
know, and still put things back and have emergency action plans for your house.
True.
Um, LARPing is more about just trying to be better at combat. Uh, and that combat usually involves a gun, camouflage, all these different things, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you don't have hands-on action, also, I mean, shooting in general is a highly diminishing skill.
Mm.
So you
True facts.
Yeah. Use it or lose
you
it.
you have to, yeah, you got to dry fire. You have to, if you're gonna stay sharp, it's something you have to do all the time. So it's like, is training LARPing or is doing battle drills with the homies? Is that LARPing? Like there's just so many levels of where things could fall on the
Mm-hmm.
table that I just think, dude, you don't know what can happen, and however you can envision things go bad is like that's what you prepare for. And if that's, a mugging, a carjacking,
Right.
society collapsing, the food on the storage shelves not being there, like
Yeah.
that's how I look at it. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to just I'm not like the label person. I don't
Mhm.
like labeling people because I kind of look at everybody as an asset to some degree.
Oh yeah.
I
Absolutely.
try to look at them for what they're good at. Um, but yeah, I mean, times are weird, dude. We live in weird times. If any generation, and I get it, like a lot of people say, oh, so many generations. World War II, they thought the world was ending. Um, yeah, but now like we're on the verge of World War III and we have artificial intelligence and robots and like so every generation that gets that thought, it is progressively worse for that next generation. Like I feel bad
The
for my
snowball
kids, the
effect.
Gen Z, yeah. So um I mean, I think why we do all this is not just because like most of us love our country and we believe in Jesus, we believe in the Bible,
Mhm.
we believe in God.
Amen.
I think a lot of people do it because we understand that human existence is very fragile,
Mhm.
and most people who have survived rough times had a lot of skills. They had a lot of skills. They could endure a lot of things. They were hard to kill, and that's not just with a gun. That's you take my food away and I still know how to forge whatever it is. There's people in the world right now who lived very difficult lives and are surviving. So it's a natural human instinct, and I think the people who don't kind of think in this realm are almost like the NPCs disconnected from what humanity actually is.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh, they're golems, bro. They're not real.
uh-huh.
They cannot imagine a fucking apple spinning around in their head, and that's fucking scary. You know what I mean, dude? Like, fuck you can't.
Technically, the apple's
That
not moving at all.
motherfucker's
It's just
not
a
real.
leaf on top.
I just know he's not. Fucking psychopath. There ain't no fucking way. Yeah, I think I guess the direction I was coming at it from was it's like there is some people that would argue like, oh fucking, you know, people that quote unquote doomsday prep, like that they would consider that a LARP. They wouldn't call it a LARP because that's not like a word in their fucking vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? But they
Mhm.
would call that a LARP. So that's kind of like the idea. I'm just like, because people like us, fucking just guys being dudes, fucking we people probably call us fucking crazy for half the shit that we train and prepare for. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
absolutely.
So it's like, how do you justify to somebody, like no, this is real. This is something that I'm actually preparing for because I genuinely believe it. Or I think that the risk is above zero enough that it's like, yeah, I want to be ready for when and if it ever happens. It's not like a play pretend thing for me. Whereas LARP, or what we consider to be LARP, like the more combat centric, um, in combat focused training, um, even if it's not completely shooting related, which a majority of it is, which whatever, different strokes. Fucking like the stuff that they're not training that isn't shooting related is still like arguably like the sustainment aspect. You know what I'm saying? They're like,
It is far more important than shooting.
it is, but it's still like the way that they approach it is kind of funny. Like the people that are more quote unquote LARP centric in their way of training, uh, they still do it with the sense of like you see this with like the back in the day with like the bug out crowd, if you remember those, that school of
Where they're
thought.
like practice
They're like
bugging out every month.
they're like, if the world ends, I'm going in the woods, brother. I'm grabbing my fucking rucksack and I'm hitting the damn dusty trail and I'm disappearing. Fuck my family. They gon' die anyway. So fucking, I'm gonna worry about myself. you know what I'm saying?
Damn,
And it's
you're
like,
making me reconsider my
it's
prepping
still
plans
it's
now.
still like they prep for like this idea that they have to operate completely like clandestine and fucking like in a non-permissive environment, even though there's like theoretically still in their hometown and they're in the same region or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just like did the world end and then suddenly fucking you got transported to like fucking Afghanistan or something like that? Like what happened? You know? So
Shit, I mean, it
that is
depends
LARP
what
to
did
me.
happen.
It's like that is LARP to me. That's where the line gets drawn, is because it's just like I'm like, why are you like trying to like box yourself into this like more difficult situation that is harder for you to survive in? You know what I'm saying? Like survival is a lazy man's game. Okay, fucking you, because you try to prepare yourself to operate independently of whatever fucking goods and services are provided to you, often for at cost. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be for labor or monetary value, and you learn to acquire and produce it yourself. That's all prepping is. It's I need to eat every day. If I can't go to the grocery store, I have canned food or dried goods, whatever, on standby, and I know how to cook and eat it myself, and it's a well balanced meal. You know, that's one example. It's fucking one example. Whereas, you know, some people who are like just it's LARP. It's not really like prepping. It's prepping in a way, but it's more LARP. That's where they cross into that threshold, is when it's just like it's like, yeah, no, it's MREs in my rucksack and that's it. You know, like
I think I've gotten to the point, man, where I've done the prepping mm, discussions for so long that
mm-hmm,
I truly think that when someone tells you your plan, you know what skills they have,
mm,
right? So that guy whose
very true.
plan is to go out into the woods, he may not have the wood skills, but he knows he doesn't have the skills to stay in the house,
It's yeah,
right? So you're always running from the skills you don't have,
it's very
like
true,
even when
very
you,
true.
yeah,
Smart way to look at
even
it.
even when you go from like, okay, I'm going to put some canned food back, but it's also like, well, do you have the skills to build a chicken coop? Do you have the skills to have the space to have a chicken coop?
Mm-hmm.
I had chickens for a long time until I bred Belgian Malinois, and my Belgian Malinois tore them to shreds. So now I'm looking at reinforcing a way to get chickens back because um, one of the main things that wins any type of survival game, whether it's life or battle, is your supply lines.
Yeah,
Can those
logistics.
goods come to you? So that's why I'm just so big on Glock mags, P mags, chicken coops. Like I don't want to have to rely on others for my goods. If I can store them cheaply and replenish them cheaply, it's going to give me the best chance at survival. But
Mm-hmm.
like I'm pretty sure if we all had the money, dude, I'd have a house with a bunker and a
Of
tunnel,
course,
and
right?
I'd
Yeah,
have all
yeah.
that.
No shit, literally. Yeah. What do you think about that, Mag Dump? Is that my my way of thinking about it? Do you think it's flawed? Do you think that's accurate? What's your 2 cents on that?
I don't know. There's definitely. It seems like the line is just where you draw it. I mean, what do you consider to be realistic prepping or training?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
It's very
I really.
subjective. You know what I'm saying? Some
It's
people, people look at like the war in Ukraine and they're like, that could happen here. You know what I'm saying? Like, which maybe, I guess, theoretically it could, but
I mean, theoretically,
I
but
don't. You know, I don't
I
think
doubt
so.
it,
I
buddy. I
strongly
really
doubt it.
doubt it.
You know, we're talking about like fucking geopolitical conflicts that go back fucking decades and decades and decades. Like this shit had been in the
Well,
works for a
I,
long fucking
I'll,
time.
I'll I'll give you a quick example of how it possibly could
Okay.
look like that.
All right.
When you think of Russians and Ukrainians, they're we're like, dude, most Ukrainians speak
Yeah.
Russian. They were once a country, right? But when you look at America, and it depends what area you're in, but we just have people from all over the world, right? So
Mhm.
many different cultures, so many different beliefs, so many different religions. And when if you take away the resources from those people, like the amount of conflict, like clicking up of groups
Yeah.
of
Team mentality.
so yeah, so I think it could even be worse if the right situation was to occur, because you just have so, like, the population alone
Yeah.
of America, um, the population of some states alone outnumber countries.
Mhm.
So if you have that many desperate people, and then you consider the fact that, like, the people who are at the top of deciding what goes on in our lives
Yeah.
literally, like, would eat other human beings and don't really care much about our lives.
Of
It's like,
course.
is it a possibility? I don't know, but I don't know.
It
It's
wouldn't be the
always better to,
same.
like,
It wouldn't be the same, but it would rhyme. Like it would be equally fucking chaotic in the sense of instead of red team blue team with both federally backed logistical systems, it would be like fucking one major logistical system trying to feed everybody and keep them all alive because theoretically they're constituents, but in reality on the social level it's red team versus blue team versus green team versus purple team versus yellow team versus orange team. You know what I mean? Like it would, like you
Too
said,
many
the
to
click,
track.
the clicking up of different groups and stuff like that would be fucking insane, and it would there would be
It's gonna
so
be
many
unreal.
lines drawn, based not only on like race, religion, ethnicity, um, nationality. It would be like political views,
then
fucking
Yeah,
with
there's
everything.
that,
gonna be so
Everything.
many political factions.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
imagine the paranoia from
If anything, yeah.
having these attacks from all different angles, not knowing anything about that person, what ties they have to anybody,
Hmm.
the amount of people that are there, where it's like you said, man, red team, blue team, like, do you have a yellow strip on your sleeve? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We're good.
What kind
But,
of
like, the
American
end
are you?
of,
That's why you should just prepare to not interact with anyone. You should have what you need in
No, the
case these things
solution is
happen.
to build a community now. It's to build community with people in your community and be a pillar. You know what I'm saying? Not for the sake of perpetuating violence or anything like that, but it's to be like it's to stave it off, if anything. You know what I'm saying? It's I talked about this in a stream at length, with brother GWAD, as it were, and I think we had some really good points. If y'all have not seen that, it's the wholesome Chungus warlord stream. That was a fun one, but yeah, basically the big takeaway from that was that it's again, this is another line to draw between like preparedness and LARP, is that you know people that generally LARP, okay, just exclusively, or they consider that to be their preparedness plan. Um, they're kind of missing the broader picture here. They're training for they're all they have is a hammer, so they need to make every problem look like a nail. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yes, I agree. People train shooting too much.
in a way, yeah, and fucking, they're not working on like the soft skills and achieving the soft goals. Fucking, that would actually be the things that would keep them alive and sustain them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and I think that it's just so much more work to do it. That's what it comes down to. It takes so much more brain power. It takes so much more replenishing of resources, where it's like, once you have a decent rifle that you can rely on, you just need to feed it,
Hmm.
right? To go to the range. Once you have a belt, you have a belt. Once you have a chest rig, you have a chest rig. Once you have beans in the house, that's not always, like, you got to eat those and they're gone. And you need to figure out where you're going to get beans from again.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's it's a lot more work. And I think people in general are just lazy, and they think that that one thing, and I think that is like, I would say almost an evil fantasy, that
Oh
you're
yeah,
not prepared. That your plan is to be this werewolf type
yeah,
prepper that loses your humanity in 5 seconds.
yeah.
That's something.
Um,
Why is the
No,
only
that's what you should
skill
always preach against.
right? It's like, why is the only skill or thing that you have to put in the world involve destruction and violence? You know what I'm saying? Like what again, it's a fucking hammer in search of a nail, always. Fucking, it, people need to be a steward for peace and prosperity. That's kind of the whole goal with prepping, is to maintain a good livelihood, one where you don't have to resort to panic over scarcity
Stealing,
and shit
killing,
like
and
that. Yeah,
destroying.
yeah. It's like, why would you want that? Like, what the fuck is your problem? You know what
Over
I mean? Fucking psychopath. Like, have you lost that much agency in your life to where you've been so black-pilled that you're afraid to learn actual fucking life-giving skills and life-sustaining skills, that in order to get some sort of fucking retribution or find some sort of agency and control in your life, is that you find that through being able to take it away from other people? That is
I mean,
an
there's
extremely
genuinely a lot of
predatory
people out there
mindset.
that think like that.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of NPCs out there that'll immediately switch to that mode by default when things kick off.
Mhm.
They won't know what else to do.
Yeah.
So
When they
they'll
haven't
just
eaten in 24
take
hours.
what they don't have.
Yeah, and I think it's, again, running from the skills you don't have. These people, it's
Yep.
easy if you're a fighting age male, it's easy to train to fight, right? But if you're a fighting age male, is it easy in your time in your life to learn to garden, to learn to raise chickens,
Yeah.
do you own any property? Are you renting a house and you have an AR in there and your canned soup and your
Mhm.
so
Depends on your circumstances.
yeah, and the problem is in America is like poverty is at a rise,
Yeah.
depression is at a rise, like the
Scarcity.
psychology of it.
Scared at
Yeah.
scarcity. I'm gonna grab water.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
And I think a lot of it has to do with faith, man, to be honest with you. Like logically, someone can grasp this concept without faith. But I do think faith is um, a driver when it comes to trying to build life versus, even I'm scared at prepping. It's more like, no, I was created to be this independent person.
Mhm.
I'm not just trying to survive so I can do what? Like just see the sunrise again? Like the whole aspect of
Yeah.
like I want to breed um generations that can survive regardless of the scumminess of this world where it's like why survive? If your plan is not to have a family, raise children, protect them protect their children protect their children. If
Mhm.
your plan is like, I just want to live so I could maybe watch Friends one more time and eat a ding dong, like I think you need to you need to rethink life, dude.
Get your
Like,
Yeah.
priorities in check.
Exactly.
yeah.
It's fantasy. It's fantasy. That
You
is the
got to have the
line.
right priorities
I think.
with prepping.
I think that is the line between
Hmm.
real, authentic, purposeful prepping and LARP, is that it's just like, you know, is what you're preparing for, is it like to be an actual a pillar of truth, to be a steward of life instead of death for some fantasy. You know what I'm saying? When things are broken, they have to be rebuilt. That's just the fact of the fucking matter. That
Exactly. And we're going to need
nobody
everyone we
wants to
can to
live.
rebuild it.
Nobody wants to live in fucking Mad Max world. That's not a real thing that anybody actually
I would
wants.
ask everybody this question because it's pretty basic
Hmm.
based on historical fact is, how do you build a society?
Yeah.
And it has to have some level of higher power belief system. Like I don't think there has ever been just a purely atheistic, and I could be wrong here, but like even if the higher power is community, right? Like everyone is like, we care about people and trees and we just want things to go on. There is that type of belief system, which like I said, without a certain level of faith, some of these concepts can work. Um, but successful, like growing populations usually have some unifying belief that ties them together beyond like, I like you, you're human too, and we protect animals. Like there has to be something that's like a powerful idea in my mind
I mean,
that
religion has shaped human cultures for thousands of years. It's
Mm.
always going to be religion.
it always is going to be, for sure.
Yeah, and that's like when it comes to the community aspect, right? Um, One thing that gets brought up a lot is like, well, how do I fucking, you know, get close with these people? Fucking, I have, we don't agree on this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can, instead of finding the things that you don't, or instead of, shining a light on the things that you disagree on, it's like try to just plant the seeds through the things that you do agree on. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need it's like a very childlike way of approaching like opening connections with people is just like, well, I can't be friends with him. He doesn't like my this TV show that I watch. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't like this video game, so I can't fucking be friends with him. And so it's like, oh well, I don't want to be fucking I don't want this guy to watch my six in the fucking schizophrenic goon LARP scenario. Fucking he's a fucking AK. He's a dirty rat bastard AK guy. I can't fuck with that. You know what I mean? Like he's a
Hey,
fuck.
understandable.
Yeah, understandable. However, comma, you know what I mean? Fucking, it's like instead find the fucking common ground that you do have. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need to be immediate off the rip fucking best friends with the guy, but it's like you
Agreed.
guys can find enough common ground to mutually benefit from just being like hey, we were cool enough with each other that this guy doesn't want to see me starve to death, or and I don't want to see him starve to death, or he doesn't want to see, fucking again schizophrenic LARP scenario, roaming bandits fucking kick my door in and shoot me in the head. Like he doesn't want to see that happen, so he's willing to fucking, you know, put in the minimal amount of effort to try and keep me alive, and I'll do the same for him. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't need to be
Yeah,
a perfect scenario where you guys are
the
brothers off the rip.
disagreements, those disagreements are meaningless anyways. It's
Exactly.
all a psyop.
Yeah. I meant to
It's
sow
all a
division.
psyop. Like,
I don't know if there is ever a perfect scenario, you
No.
know?
No.
So it's like that is the way it is, you
Mhm.
the
know? You
perfect
can
scenario is that life
grow,
continues.
Yep.
Nothing ever happens.
There you
That's
go.
the prime scenario, boy.
Mhm. Yeah, like even if it's something big, like political misunderstanding or something like that, like I think you could still make make friends. You know what I'm saying? Like you
I
don't
mean,
have
you
to
can overlook certain things.
right, right,
You don't have to
and
make a
be
deal
tactful
breaker
about
out
it.
of everything.
Yeah, and be tactful about it because some people still, unfortunately, um, like you know, they might try and do the same to you. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's better to not show your whole ass on the first date and fucking be like, yeah, so this is what I do. I'm a schizophrenic fucking larper, and fucking, this is my gun collection, and this is what I'm all about, and here's my opinion on the geopolitics and everything, and here's who I voted
Yeah.
for. You know what I'm saying? It's like slow the fuck down. Like you're
Yeah,
scaring
you
the
can
hose,
leave
bro.
all that out, brother. You can
you
leave all that out.
we're planting seeds. We're not fisting the seeds into the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking relax, dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Spooky Flow. Talk about your favorite car. You know what I'm saying? Like just start there or something. Like we could be chill. Invite him over to the cookout, hang out, and build that community organically. You know what
Fucking
I'm saying? Sugar's a lot sweeter than
real
vinegar.
talk.
And even a pinch of sugar is a lot better than a handful. Fucking at once. So just be a little bit tactful about it. I know I'm asking a bunch of autistic people to fucking learn how to talk to
I mean,
people.
that's a tall order.
That's a
I
tall
can't
order.
lie. Even for myself.
It's a fucking tall, very tall order. But I'm telling you, it's possible. All right, fake it till you make it. Pretend to be somebody that you're not, and eventually, once the guard's down, then you can start dropping little breadcrumbs of tism. You know what I mean?
Then you get them. You
And
red
then
pill
and
'em.
then you reel them in. Yeah. Once garage beers have been attained, the door's off the hinges. Like you're good. You know what I mean? You can talk about whatever, generally speaking, unless you're a fucking actual schizophrenic.
Yeah, you still got to be careful. Some
Yeah,
of you out there.
yeah. You're not trying to like increase your, you know, criminal footprint or anything like that.
Yeah,
You gotta,
they will tell the authorities about your plans.
mm, yeah, yeah, yeah. So definitely be careful about that. Good point to do the shill one more time. Some of you, if you're haven't heard yet from the stream, if you're just joining in recently, doing a little fundraiser. Okay, I'm not gonna see any of this money, just so you know. This is going to Lake Village, Indiana. They recently had a tornado come through and fucking rip apart the town. Um, there was a couple casualties, unfortunately. God bless them and their family. But if you want to help, and you can, I don't want any donations. If you're going to donate to me, donate to this instead. Seriously. So, here is a link. It's going in the chat right now. One sec. There you go. Link in the chat. It's the same thing. It's going to this Fill the Boot thing. This is a local church in Lake Village, Indiana, where the tornado happened. And if you want to help, it'd be a huge blessing to them. Again, I don't see any of this money. I'm not in any way affiliated with these, with this people or this organization. So, the money goes straight to them. But I want to see them be better because that was the worst day for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And they deserve a little bit of relief. So, they're freaking Americans, for crying out loud. Help them out if you can. Thank you. Moving on. Yeah, 100% real humans, indeed. So, going on to the last scheduled topic I had for tonight. Talking about so I know for a fact that you're already fucking balls deep into this realm, Mac Dump.
Oh yes, let's hear
it. So I'm trying to obviously always get better in terms of capabilities, learning skills, sharpening that iron. You know what I'm saying? Doing the same thing over and over and over again is not always like going to warrant the same return on investment, right? Repeatability of, skills and tests and training and stuff like that is obviously good. However, I feel like I'm kind of not giving myself a whole lot anything better. Like I'm plateauing. So one thing that I'm doing,
in what way?
Specifically with for one, training and community, firearms training. So I have always just, it's been loosey-goosey, no accountability, fucking usually on the range either by myself or with a few friends, whatever, and sometimes we try to run drills, but, we don't time, nothing. Basically, long story short, bag of jelly beans up my ass later, I am getting into the competition field. I'm gonna try and put my ass out there, out in the wind. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Thank you. Got in contact with a group locally, and I'm getting myself squared away. This happened literally like this week. You know what I'm saying? So I got some shit that I want to get squared away. So I got to get like apparently some actual approved holsters and shit like that. So
what do you mean by approved? Like,
isn't it like
what organization's putting on the match?
They do stuff with USPSA, and one other one. I can't remember the acronym off the top of my head.
So I don't know shit about USPSA.
Mm-hmm.
I just shoot like small time stuff.
Yeah.
Anything on practice score.
Yeah.
But I know USPSA is anal about their rules and stuff. I didn't know that they had to use an approved holster.
I don't think it's like an approved holster, but it's definitely like you don't want to fuck around with like a weird one because if it falls out, it's like a disqual. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. They would totally
that's a big
DQ
no-no
you for that. Yeah.
So plus like I have like a level 2 holster that's obviously meant for retention. For competitions, probably suboptimal.
I've used a level 2 with just like the hood on it in matches before. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Retention holsters when you're trying to be fast,
exactly,
like, really do blow.
Yeah. So, that's all I'm saying is I need to get a shot timer to kind of train myself and hold myself accountable.
You can get away with it, and if you're the way I started shooting matches, I wanted to just like test out my gear. I see matches as, Murphy's Law kicks in. If it's going to fuck up, if it's going to fail on you, it's going to fail on the timer. It's a
Yeah.
good way to test all your nylon shit, like a belt setup you've never run before, where
Yeah.
your magazine pouches are located, all these kinds of things.
Mhm.
The match really shows you what works and what doesn't.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. I might bring this shit out, but fucking I also know that I'm probably gonna fucking really get into it because I'm super competitive. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
if you're a competitive guy, you will love it. I
Yeah.
swear, dude. You're gonna see the scores on the first time,
I'm gonna
and
be
you'll be
like,
a little disappointed. You're gonna be like, "Damn, I thought
oh
I was
yeah,
better than this."
oh
At
yeah,
least I'm speaking from my own experience. Like the first match I shot, I thought I was gonna do way better than I did. I thought I had a very high opinion of myself that was very quickly knocked down a peg or two.
damn, yeah. I already know I'm not as good as I think I am. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like, there's just no way. I've been training to the same imaginary fucking standard, you know, in my own head, that if it came down to it, and that's kind of the thing, is like in terms of like getting better. I mean, if you're talking about the LARP scenario, as it were, if it comes down to a two-way range or whatever,
Hmm.
speed and marksmanship is gonna decide a lot, especially in close
Yeah,
quarters. You
it
know what
will
I'm
be
saying?
extremely important.
Extremely
And
important.
these matches, I mean, you do a lot of up close shooting, running and gunning one day,
Yeah,
and I think it could directly translate into a quote unquote CQB situation or some shit like that.
yeah, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if it's soon enough yet to say, but there is a competition that I'm going to, um, out of state, that I plan on covering once it's. I don't know if it's public yet, so, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be legit.
Very nice.
So
Gather the goon army for a match.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a fellow goon out there that I would like to see. Um, I'll probably hit him up after the stream and just be like, "Yo, dude," you know. So, but he's got to keep his fucking mouth shut, all right? Because
Hey,
I don't know if this has gone public yet.
well, you mentioned earlier you had another problem with your community
Hmm.
or whatever. Dude, I'm telling you, going to shooting matches is going to help you improve
Oh
that
yeah,
tremendously.
oh yeah,
I've made the best friends of my whole life. I've made them shooting at these matches.
nice.
Like, there's dudes that, I mean, my best bro, Clashman NC, I don't know if I can shout him out on here, but
Sure.
fellow
Yeah,
YouTuber, he
absolutely.
lives like a good hour from me.
Hmm.
Man, we shoot every match together, basically up and down fucking Georgia, North and South Carolina.
Hell yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Best homies.
Take notes, fellers. Y'all in the chat.
Met
All
him,
right,
met him at shooting matches.
there you go.
You just gotta go. You just gotta go, boys. I
I,
swear, somebody's gonna think your gun's
I need
cool,
I
and
need
they'll
to
be
meet my
like,
people. But I don't know
"What
where to
kind
find
of
my
fucking red
people.
dot do you have,
There you go. Yeah.
bro?" I'm telling you, we gather once a month at the fucking shooting range, and we goon out.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean,
It's a good time.
this group that I'm been talking to and stuff like that, like they track like week by week, you know, fucking comps and shit that they go to. So it's like there's
Nice.
always shit going on.
That's high level.
Yeah.
That's even more intense than I do. I just like I try to shoot a match a month,
Hmm.
and I'm always dry firing or training on the range or whatever to keep up my skills in between then. But
Yeah. Well, shit,
it's
T Swift, we're giving you the keys to the fucking castle right now. All right, you need friends. Go to a fucking shooting comp.
go to a
Most
match,
most of
brother.
them are like, you might not be able to compete depending on the organization, if there is one, or if it's just like a locally ran one or whatever. Then it might be, you know, walk on available. But
Get on practice score.
yeah, yeah, fucking, and even then, you could show up
Practicescore.com.
and just fucking watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch some people who are really fucking good at what they do what they do, and talk to them and network and shoot the shit with them. You know what I'm saying? And then you can get involved directly if you want
A
to go that
hundred
route.
percent.
But yeah, but first you have to like the stream. Thank you, Art, for reminding me. But you have to like the stream first.
You're not allowed to go to a shooting match if you don't like the stream.
Yeah, if you haven't liked the stream
You're
yet,
banned.
you're already blackballed. Yeah, you're done. So you gotta remove that status by clicking the motherfucking like button. Good lord, man. Yeah, no, I honestly, like, kind of, I haven't even gone to an event yet, And it just like
Oh,
talking
dude.
to the people that do go, and it's like, yeah, no, we do this like all the fucking time. And it's just like, I'm like, dude, why the fuck have I like been robbing myself of this opportunity for so
I'm
long?
glad I caught on young, bro. I'm really glad I caught on young.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like I said, wish I did it. I figured that just because of where I am, that the shit just wasn't going on as often as I think. It's like, no, I couldn't be more wrong.
It's literally everywhere,
It's fucking
literally all the time.
everywhere all the time.
I guarantee you could find a match tomorrow morning if you wanted to go shoot that
Literally,
bad.
if you're willing to drive a little bit, there's probably something going on. Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
usually you do have to drive. Like
Yeah.
I've never shot a match within an hour and a half of my house.
Mhm.
I usually do have to drive a good ways,
Yeah.
but it's always well worth
But
it.
it's worth it. Yeah, exactly.
Whatever you pay in gas, you get repaid in smiles.
Yes. So to wrap this back up, fucking, or to circle back, what are some hidden gems of training, or things that you've done that you've gotten a lot of benefit out of, that you think are slept on, fucking, that people aren't really talking about a whole lot? What is something that you could share with the good people here? All right, that
Man,
have squared you away, that you're
You
glad that
want,
you
you want to
found
go
out
first,
about.
Magda?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna sound like a broken record, but literally just dry fire. Like dry fire it saves you money because you don't have to shoot real bullets. That's money going down range.
Mhm.
You don't have to shoot targets, which is money that you're pasting up on that fucking post down there. Dry fire, dry fire, dry fire, dry fire. It is
Mm.
so important, and you can work shit into your dry fire that
Yeah.
it relates to the match environment. Sorry, I was kind of fucking racking my brains there.
It's all good.
My brain farts out a lot. These things happen. But
Truly.
you can incorporate a lot of things into your dry fire that will relate to the match environment. Like once you get there and actually shoot one, you'll get a general idea of how stages are set up, what kind of start commands and what kind of procedures you have to go through to
Mhm.
complete the stage, and then you can begin to work that kind of stuff into your dry fire. Like the main thing
That,
I train on a daily basis is just rifle, like raise the rifle up, I guess up drills
Mhm.
and target transitions. That's the two most important things.
Hell yeah.
yeah, I mean, that's one of the things I was going to say about dry fire is like, if you don't have a lot of training already, dry firing, you could be reinforcing a lot of bad habits.
I was gonna bring that up.
That's a
Um,
good point.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
yeah, you need to know what you're doing and what your dry fire. It's the same as being on the range. Like you need to train like you're on a range, and you need to have a purpose to your dry fire to really get the most out of it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Um,
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
and then some of the things I think that's helped me a lot is getting a shot timer, being consistently on a shot timer, and running basic drills, bill drills, dope drills, check drills, a high ready first shot, low ready first shot, draw to first shot,
Mhm.
compressed ready full first shot, um, and really understanding like where are you on these things? You know, what is it that is the difference from your low ready at 25 yards to first shot when you are under 1 second or when you're at 1.2 seconds? Like, what is the big difference there that can change that outcome for you? Why is it, and having instruction, I think is huge, man. Like,
Mhm.
you can only get so good without a second set of eyes looking at
Yeah,
you
Hell
and
yeah.
recording you.
I agree.
Um, yeah, I
Uh,
mean, you need people to critique you
You
because
ever
it,
you ever took a carbine class, OG?
I have not. I haven't done any sort of. I mean, outside of the military, obviously. No, I haven't done any sort of structured, facilitated class or comp or anything like that.
I only ever took one. It was a 2 day carbine and pistol class.
Mhm.
Of I can't even remember who put it on. It was fucking Orion Training Group. They
Mhm.
came to Waynesville, North Carolina, which is when I was the only formal, like real paid for training I've ever had.
Mhm.
but it was really valuable.
Yeah.
And I honestly, there's no point in wasting money going to classes fucking 4, 5, 6 times a year, because you can just take a class once and boom, you have unlocked the knowledge. It's there forever. You can just apply that to your training for the rest of time.
Yeah, as long as you got the discipline to kind of hold yourself accountable and know what to look for, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
that's a
that
good
definitely
point too.
fucking blows the cap off of, like, if you're just doing it yourself for so long and then you go and do one of those classes where it's like foreign stimuli, foreign situations, drills and stuff like that that you're not used to. It takes you out of your comfort zone, which is important, obviously.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, fucking with that, like you said, with other people looking on you, fucking critiquing you, you know,
It's very important.
if you have the fucking discipline to notice that shit, or rather pay attention to that shit, and then keep it in the back of your mind while you're training on your own and shit like that, and as long as you're, at the end of the day, it's the proof is going to be in the results, right? Like
Yeah.
if you're shooting good, you're shooting better, your splits are getting better, your accuracy is getting better, your uptimes are getting better, then obviously you're doing something right, you know. But if you like
you have
revert
to
back,
stay honest with
exactly,
yourself.
yeah, if you
About
revert
the whole
back, then
deal.
it's like, okay, well, what the fuck did you fix before that had you better while you were there, right?
Just wait, man. When you fall into the whole competition scene, like that's my favorite part of seeing the scores. The
Hmm.
scores keep you honest.
Oh yeah,
Like the scoring will tell you if your training is working or not.
oh yeah,
But I mean, then
Yeah.
again, no matter how hard you train, there's some good shooters out there.
yeah.
Like, there's some
Just
monsters
gifted.
that show up to these matches. Yeah, just unholy beasts.
Yeah, right.
One of my best friends runs a training group, and I've been training with him monthly, probably for over 2 years, and there's just like little quirks to get over sometimes, when it comes to technique, or maybe the way someone said it to you before, maybe your brain and your body connecting at the right time over a certain amount of reps.
Hmm.
Um, and I just think that it should be treated like any other sport if you want to get good at it.
Yep.
You got to train, you got to educate yourself. You need to be hungry to be better. Um, you can't just be like, well, I hope I get better, because you may get better slowly, but it's all about like how quickly do you want to improve at shooting.
Mm.
Sometimes it's your equipment, sometimes it's your environment, or sometimes it's the people you shoot with. Like, you may think that group is good at shooting until you went and hung out with these guys, and you're like, actually, yeah, maybe we're not that good.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yep.
Been in that situation
Always
myself.
bigger fish, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I mean, I overall, guys, just master the fundamentals. Master them. That
Yeah.
is the real key to all of it. Is can you master the fundamentals?
I
Yeah.
mean, and he's right. You really have to treat it like any other sport. Like you have to look at what you're dealing with, and you have to train to deal with it. There's a lot of thinking involved as well that I wasn't prepared for, and I still have a hard time with it shooting to this day.
Hmm.
Like, you just have to, having a good plan for the stage is very important.
Yeah. It would be shitty. Imagine you go to your first comp, and then, like, how do they fucking pull the order of, like, who shoots first and shit like that? Is it
They
random?
usually do it by last name, but they'll often do it just random. And they always like drop a shooter, so
Mhm.
the first guy isn't the first on every stage.
Okay.
So it'll probably just be random. Assume it'll be random.
Okay. Yeah, that would be shitty. Imagine you go to your first one, and then it's just like, all right, go ahead. You know, you understand the course of fire? I don't know. I saw it.
That's another good thing too. Like, everybody down there,
Oh,
they're
wow.
super friendly to new shooters.
Yeah.
They will like line up to hold your dick and like help you not fucking do anything unsafe.
Yeah. They kind of want their sport and their culture to
Yeah,
be bigger.
it's a good thing.
You know what I mean?
I don't say that to admonish them. That
Yeah.
sounded bad.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, I agree. It's like they want fucking new people to come into the sport and for it to be more popular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They're not trying to
it's such
gatekeep.
a great environment.
be open to instruction, dude. Like, don't be one of these guys who are like, I got it. Don't worry, I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh
that's a
no.
big deal.
be open to instruction because just the more you can take in from all different people, the more you're gonna gain in knowledge and be able to make those adjustments.
Hell yeah. That's a very good
It
point.
really, as long as you just keep your weapon pointed the right way and don't load it until they tell you to,
Don't
you should not have any
don't do a
problems.
180. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's bad for business. All right. You'll scare the hose away if you do that.
What kind of match are you shooting? Like, are you just shooting a carbine match, or is it two gun, pistol?
So the one that I'm going to out of state, as far as I know, is it's a outlaw match. So it's pistol, close range. You know what I mean? Fucking. But
Hmm.
then allegedly, there's supposed to be a night shoot after the main event. Um,
Very nice. I've done a few of those.
so we shall see how that goes.
Dude, night shooting is very fun,
hmm I've done it
but it's
very little.
way harder.
Yeah,
It's way harder.
like even in the army, I did very little fucking actual night shooting. So I'm gonna be fucking fish out of water, especially with that one. But it'll be fun. I'm so excited for it. It's the come up, man, is like what makes me hungry for the shit. You know what I'm saying? Is like not necessarily wanting to get into it and immediately be good at it. Is like I want to see myself get better at it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's
Because
all about the
that
journey.
learning experience and being able to share it with people, like that's something I want to do here. Is that like this is just another thing that I'm pursuing, and if I can gain some information, like hey, I learned this, I'm absolutely going to fucking share it. You know what I'm saying? And like what
Oh,
works,
you'll
what
learn a
doesn't work.
ton.
So that's something that I'm fucking absolutely looking forward to.
As long as you're open to learning, you'll learn so much. It's changed a lot about how I shoot. Like, I thought I understood the proper way to operate a rifle, but
hmm
you learn things on the clock. You
Right.
learn things, and as you improve, you can just you can see the differences,
Yeah.
not only in the scores but in the footage.
hmm Yeah. That'd be fun. This would be a lot of fun.
Hell,
Eh,
I'm shooting a big match at the end of this month. I'm going on vacation to Florida. There's a
Ooh.
match called the Comrade Cup. It's near Tampa. Yeah, it's an AK match,
Yeah. Oh,
if you
really?
couldn't tell by the name.
Yeah.
But
Who
I'll
would have
be down
thought?
there for a little vacation at the end of the month. I'm gonna spend a week in Tampa and fucking
Hell yeah,
shoot some
man.
AKs.
Standard. Love it.
Yeah,
Love
you
to hear
know
it.
me, Magnum Supreme.
Respectfully. Respectfully. Put some respect on his name. You hear me? Fucking any
I
other nuggets of wisdom that you guys have as far outside of getting into comps?
I really don't know much else other than
Dude,
shooting.
I
not
shoot
gonna
gun.
get better not training.
Right on. Yeah. Maybe this goes without saying, but you know, yeah, we make sure you get into habit of like actually testing your kit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking if outside of like just fucking with it in your house or in the garage in the backyard whatever, fucking if you have a rucksack, say, okay, you bought a rucksack, you're like, yeah, this is the new hotness, whatever. Fucking, I did all the I saw all the reviews, I looked online, blah blah blah. Fucking, but if you never actually like loaded that bitch down with everything that you plan on putting on in it, and fucking going and walking around with the shit on for you know mile or two just to test it out. Make sure you actually fucking do that. Like, oh, or you bought a shelter and fucking you're like, yeah, no, I trust this one.
Still
Fucking
in the
go
package,
go take it out and
never opened.
I'm not saying just set it up and take it back down. Definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? But like you should like pencil it into your schedule sometime to like actually sleep in the shit, especially if it's like if you have an opportunity to weather test your shit. Huge, huge, dude. Like man, that like just basically the long story short, what I'm trying to say is you need to like get out and like actually go and camp and shit like that.
Go camping in
Go
the rain,
fucking
guys.
camping in the fucking rain, dude. Get out there and suck a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Overland camping, camping in your
So,
car, that shit is
mm,
gay.
so dude, it is. I have gotten so much good feedback in terms of my kit, what I'm deficient in, what I need, what I should change, whatever, from just going out and fucking using the shit that I have, and I'm carrying it.
Hmm.
You know, so I'm
Hmm.
saying like this is my kit, right? I take it out and I fucking, you know, go do a range day, whatever, fucking hop back, whatever, go back to the fucking campsite, use the shit that I fucking have, and I try not to go back to the car for fucking anything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got a question. I got a question for you guys. What are a couple pieces of kit that you've added where you're like, dude, this one thing is a total game changer?
mm, mm, ooh, okay.
Interesting.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Just in general, like it could be fucking
anything.
field
Yeah,
kit,
are you just
gun
talking
stuff. Okay.
anything?
Anything.
Man,
I got one for you.
go ahead.
It's a fucking U.S. Army surplus rollout fucking inflatable air mat. Makes
What?
sleeping much better.
Dude, those puss pads suck, dude. You actually like
Dude,
them?
it's way better. I mean, I live up here in the Rocky fucking mountains, so
Yeah.
it's better than sleeping on rocks and dirt.
True. True, true,
Yeah.
true.
And it doesn't
Fucking
weigh much. It stows away easy.
I use a
And
fucking
I don't even remember how much it, but it probably wasn't more than $20.
I use like a $40 foot pump inflatable one that like it rolls up to be about the same size. It's a little bit bulkier, but the thing is
Yeah.
4 fucking inches thick, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, dude.
You're like sleeping on the heavens
Oh,
up there,
dude.
dude.
I mean, my back's all fucked up and my shoulders and shit. You know, it's like, and I can't sleep on my back. I hate it. Fucking hate it, dude. Like I just won't sleep.
Oh,
Yeah,
Fair enough.
fucking. So
no.
like that little fucking ooh, like oh yeah, that's a comfortable pad right there. A whole whopping fucking 3/8 of an inch thick, you know, between me and the
Maybe
ground allegedly. It's
maybe I
fucking
need to upgrade.
dude,
I
uh,
actually haven't picked one up. I'm kind of just like leaves and a tarp
dude,
for my base layer.
upgrading your that's actually this is such a good point.
Yeah.
Is like upgrading your sleep while you're out in the field is such a fucking game changer. Because it's
Mhm.
like that was the like one thing that I hated about camping. It was just like I just know I'm gonna sleep like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Mhm.
just gonna be fucking miserable. I'm not gonna be warm
Hmm.
enough. It fucking I'm gonna be cold. I'm gonna be fucking wet. I'm gonna be laying on the ground. It's gonna be hard as hell. My back's gonna hurt in the morning. You know, I'm gonna be mixed. I'm gonna be missing all the good parts about fucking camping because I'm gonna be fucking miserable when I wake up in the morning. No, once you square that shit away, and like, and trust me, like, there's ways to do it also, like in the quote unquote like tactical way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can still sleep relatively fucking comfortably because it's important. Like, you fucking take care of your fucking sleep because that's when you rest and rebuild, right? So you're staving off fatigue and exhaustion by being able to fucking sleep properly. It's important. Like, you know, people just be like, I've seen too many guys, you know, they try to be all fucking gung ho, and they're like, yeah, man, fucking, I'm just gonna throw a whoopee over top of me, and I'm just gonna sleep during a 72-hour operation like that. I'm just like, you're gonna die. You know, it's just
Yeah.
what's gonna happen. You're gonna fucking perish, you know, or you're gonna be so exhausted that you're not gonna care. And that's generally, you know, pretty accurate. Like I've done that many times, where it's just like, you know, you're not really in the environment, or you're just so tired that you don't give a shit. But it's like being able to actually take the time and invest in your training and learning how to sleep properly is so fucking huge, dude. That is something I took seriously last year, and like because I fucked around with hammocks, I fucked around with different sleeping bags. Um, the fucking once you find the right setup, it's like you'll be hungry to go out again. You know what I'm saying? You won't dread it. You'll learn to love being fucking sleeping outside and shit.
Yeah. Dude, that'd be a good video right there. Sleeping in the field.
Oh yeah. No doubt, no doubt. Once I solidify it, I'll give her a try. Fucking it'll work. It'll work good.
OG, what was one piece of kit for you? I know his was the sleeping stuff, but
Yeah.
did you have one?
Uh the sleeping shit was definitely one. But another one, um, let's see here. I'm trying to think of something that I like use a lot every time I go out. Um, fucking man, one thing that I always wish I had is it's a sleeping thing, but it's a fucking pillow, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like just having it
Yeah,
like I'm not the type of guy where I'm laying down and I could just be like I'll like literally wake up like fucking paralyzed in the morning.
broken neck.
Yeah, type shit. So, you know, I've done the whole ball up like a wet weather bag with your socks and undies in it and shit. Like that's
Yeah, that's
fine.
what we usually
That's
do.
usually like the go-to. But to have like something like dedicated, like nice, is so fucking awesome. And you
Like
can
an
get like
airplane pillow, maybe.
yeah, you know what I mean? That's
That's
usually
what you
what I
need to
do. I
find,
have the
bro.
same one when I fucking I bought one on the way to Basic at the fucking airport, and I have it still.
Yep.
I'm like, this is my go-to, man. This is all reliable.
Nice.
But yeah, fucking waterproofing your shit is another big one that's huge. Like investing
That's
in
important.
good fucking waterproof bags will change so much. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Fucking having a good pack cover. They're so cheap. You can get them on fucking Amazon and shit like that. Camo patterns and shit if you want. Keeping your shit dry is huge because once it's wet, dude, there's no fast way to dry it out. You're just fucked. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the sub,
You know.
Jacob. Um, but yeah, that shit fucking blows ass. Um, what else? A piece of kit that I fucking super dig. Um, I'm sure I'll think of something, but do you have anything?
Probably two things that come to my mind right away are like uh my boots,
Mm-hmm.
finding the right pair of boots.
Yep.
Which I just have fallen in love with the Loas. They're not cheap,
Mm-hmm.
but like they just feel like they're comfortable and my feet feel like they're in a safe, cozy place all the time.
Mm.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
good
Mm-hmm.
boots ain't cheap.
Yeah.
No, no. And then probably the other thing is adding suspenders to my battle belt. Like
Huge.
just
Huge.
freaking game changer for
Huge.
having to take it off and take a piss. Like
Yeah.
it's just so much easier to grab it on and then get everything together.
Hell
And
yeah.
then like if you have to hang them up, uh, just suspenders are for sure. Without suspenders anymore, I feel like not right.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say having a good ruck. That's like a huge investment, and it's kind of a rabbit hole, because
It is.
it's hard, dude. It's hard. I mean, you can't just like buy them and try them. They're
It's a
fucking
giant
hundreds and
money
hundreds of dollars. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when you find the right one, though, it's like thank the heavens, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's like finally,
yeah.
fucking, because I see a lot of people that they just settle for like the Molly 2, and I'm gonna be honest, the Molly 2 fucking sucks. It sucks
Hmm.
so bad. It's not good. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, the Philby, the Marine Philby is pretty good if you're going for the surplus route. A lot of people still stand the Alice kit. I don't really see the appeal unless you get the modernized version from like
Hmm.
I can't remember who it's from. Tactical Tailor, I think maybe. Um, by the way, YouTube, I'm not
Maybe
selling anything. Don't fucking kill
maybe,
this
maybe
channel.
Hub City Outdoors.
Yeah.
I know he
Uh,
does a lot of retro shit like that.
okay. But yeah, it's like
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like a lot of it depends on region. You know, like if you're more rural, you might need a bigger pack because
yeah,
you might not see
carrying winter
resources for
gear
quite a
is
while.
bulky,
Yeah,
so it changes a lot for sure.
yeah.
I
Like I live in a hot climate, dude. We don't even have a winter. Doesn't exist. It's
yeah,
not even a thing.
must be
You
nice.
know, you buy winter stuff, and you're like, dude, I'll burn alive in this. It's a lot.
I'll fucking die if I wear this. Yeah, literally. Yeah,
You
so
know,
that's one that's like, dude, fuck. It took me like years to find the right one finally that I like, and it's still not perfect, but dude, I've had it for years and I haven't gotten rid of it. And if you're curious, it's the Tasmanian Tiger Raid Mark IV, I believe.
dude,
It's like a 52-liter bag. Super nice padding. Internal frame, which, you know, is kind of uncommon for like larger rucks, but it just carries the weight so nice. Fucking the padding's in all the right spots. The adjustability's great. It's tough as hell, and it's pretty light, all things considered. I'm like, this is the shit, dog. I'm like, this is fucking nice, you know. So yeah,
It's a
haven't
great feeling when you get something that you're like, oh,
finally,
I'll
yeah,
live
you're like fucking finally. It only took thousands of dollars to get here, but we're fucking finally made it. You know what I mean?
You
So
know what else is really cool when I got it, I'm like, I just absolutely love this thing is, and they're not cheap either, is the Grail water bottles.
yeah, really.
When you yeah, like when you're thinking about like a Life Straw or a Sawyer Mini and the amount of labor and time it would take for you to stop and get water,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like with a Grail, even like the plastic ones are probably about $100, but it's
Yeah,
like, dude, you can scoop up water, press this thing down, and you have the water in your hand and can leave the area within a matter of seconds.
yeah, and it's a pretty good filter
Um,
too. Like it takes out a lot.
mhm. Yeah, it takes out a lot. And I have the titanium I splurged on a Black Friday,
Nice.
and it's like you know, now do you need a canteen cup? No, you can cook in this thing.
It's
Like,
all in one. All in
yeah.
one.
So I think the key too is just obviously you want to carry as much stuff as possible, but it's like a never-ending journey of like slimming, cutting weight, balancing the weight.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're always looking to optimize. So, and with some of the stuff like the bigger investment stuff like the rucks and whatnot, and sleep systems, especially sleep systems are fucking expensive.
Hmm.
Especially once you start getting out of like surplus stuff and whatnot. Like it's just like holy shit. Like putting together an actual sleep system is expensive, and it varies a lot. You know, depending on
Hmm.
location and fucking use case and whatnot. You know, like for weather and shit. But
Sure.
once you get it squared away, it's so nice. It's so nice.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah, I'm not usually like the consumer fucking enjoyer. You know, I try to tell people to use what they got as often as possible. But with like those things in particular, it's just like, yeah, no, you should kind of chase the dragon. Sometimes the grass is greener. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you get good feedback if you actually train with it. That's kind of the key point, is to make sure that you actually train with the shit, so that you know for a fact if it's good or not.
Hmm.
But if you know if you're not totally blown away by it, or more importantly, you hate it, you know, you're gonna be a little uncomfortable. You know, doing sleeping anywhere but your bed. But uh, the important thing is that you confirm it, and then you know maybe try and find something that's a little bit better to be more efficacious in your training and shit like that. That's important.
You don't know what you need
Yeah,
unless you
unless you
get out
fucking
and use
go
it.
out and try it. Exactly. Mm, absolutely. Well, um, I might wrap this stream up a little early, just because I started late. Um, do you guys have any closing thoughts or things that you're working on? Anything like that that you want to share?
Uh, Nothing really. Big match at the end of the month. Pray for my success.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's all. Other than that, hell, thanks for having me, brother.
Of course, of
It's
course.
been a blast.
Indeed. How about you, Red Dawn?
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on for sure. I really enjoy your streams because they're kind of just like some chill, having a conversation, um, kind of good things to listen to late at night when you're just doing things, prepping, cleaning, whatever you're doing around the house.
Just
Um,
dudes being dudes.
Mm,
yeah, I mean, for me, like, it's just same thing all the time, dude. Just trying to maximize capabilities, saving money, working, providing, taking care of my family.
mm,
Um, I finally finished my rifle build. Um, so really just getting time on that and then creating some videos and content. I mean, I have to make videos and content a lot. So I have to make content for the gun store. I make content now for the company I'm working for as my main job.
nice.
And
Very nice.
Pog.
and I have my
Love
own
that.
channel. Yeah, so like a lot of people have just seen what I've made over the years, and it's taken away a lot from my own production of YouTube and Rumble and stuff, and it's nice to be able to like I still do lives on Friday nights usually. Like I said, I usually do them on Rumble because
Mhm.
we can show guns, like I could actually hold
Yeah.
firearms and
Yeah.
talk about stuff, which is nice. And then I'll replay it on YouTube usually. So yeah, other than that, dude, just trying to make it and keep training. So
Hell
be
yeah.
ready, everybody.
Gamer moment. I shared both of your guys' channels in the chat here. So if you're watching this
Legendary.
on the replay gang, fucking I will make sure to have that in the description as well, a link to their channels. So yeah, check out their stuff. Check out their respective contents. Podcast for Red Dawn. Fucking your high speed fucking Instagrams and shit like that. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks a ton for watching. Fucking shout out to channel members supporting the channel. Shout out to Omni Provisions, respectfully. You know the other words that I would say that would get me in trouble on YouTube, but check support them for supporting me. And besides that, we're gonna cut this early. I'll you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. So